Hi everyone, my name is KENZOVL and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to play around with the Stacey Marie and BPerfect Cosmetics palette again because I wanted to create another look with it because it has so many colors. I was like, let's do another one. Past time, some colors didn't turn out that well. I think it was because of my powder, so I am going to try some other things today, like another routine, and maybe it will be better because I heard so many good things about this palette, but some colors were a bit like so I am going to try it again today and give it another chance, even though it wasn't bad at all, but it's just like it was not as great as I thought it would be. So that's what we are going to do today. So if you want to see how I create a look with this palette, then please keep on watching. So the first thing that we are going to do is to use the Jeffree Star, what was it? Magic Star Concealer. And I'm going to use this in the shade C14. I don't know if it's a good shade, if it's my shade, but there weren't a lot of concealers in the store, so I was like, I just need to try this out, even if it's not my color. So I'm so curious about this concealer. Oh, it looks very yellow. And I'm going to take my Queen Tarsi Beauty Sponge to blend it out. Okay, so I did it really lightly. It is not as light as I thought it would be. It is as yellow as I thought it would be. But if I use it with like a pink corrector or something that makes it a little bit lighter, I think it would be fine as concealer. But not for winter, because then it would be like too dark. But anyway, I am going to do my brows off camera. And I am going to use the Benefit products for that. The Gimme Brow Plus and the Precisely My Brow Pencil in 6 and in 5. I will be right back. Okay, as you saw, I didn't powder it off this time because I think that's where it went wrong past time. The concealer, I don't really know what to think of it because it looks quite drying. So I don't really know. It's not creasing, but looks a bit drying. Anyway, I'm gonna use the Morphe M562 brush and we're gonna dip into this black color, Lights Out. And now when we have this, I'm gonna take my Mud 210 brush and my Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer in the lightest shade Swan, and we are gonna apply this on our lash line to create the cut crease. Then we are going to take the Zoeva 317 wing liner and we're gonna dip into that black again, Lights Out. Right now I'm gonna take the Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil and we're gonna buff it out a little bit with the same color. Then we are going to take the Zoeva 224 Luxe Defined Crease and we're gonna try to blend it out even more with a clean brush. And right now we're gonna dip into the lightest color, and that's Pillow Talk. We're gonna dip in with our Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader. And we are going to take our Zoeva 237 detail shader and we're gonna dip into this really bright green color that's Ecstasy. Guys, I don't know what this is, but they disappear when I put them on my eye. Like on this side, it's like so difficult for the pigment to stay on my eye, and I powdered it off with like an eyeshadow, like from the same palette. So normally it should be fine, but it goes away like in a minute. It's just the color, I think. With the same brush, we are going to dip into the Hype, which is a darker green. And this looks better. It's just like the neon green. It doesn't stay on my eye. That's a gorgeous shade though, this green. Then right now we're gonna take our Zoeva 230 Luxe Pencil and we're gonna dip into the color Nuke, which is a nice dark green color. With the 237 detail shader, we're gonna dip again in that same color. Then with the Zoeva 230 Luxe Pencil, we're gonna dip into this dark blue color, and that's Mood. And then with the Zoeva 237 detail shader, we're gonna dip into this purple color, Wasted. Okay, so right now the colors are not blended out yet. I'm gonna try to do that later on because I don't know what it is with this palette, but the colors are so nice, but I feel like when you blend it out, it disappears completely or it fucks it up completely. So I'm a bit like stressed. Right now we're just gonna do a liner already with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. And with the same liner, we're also gonna follow our cut crease. And right now we're gonna do the same on the other side, so the eyeliner and also the eyeliner above our cut crease. So we're gonna do the same on this side right now. Well, we're gonna try to do the same because we all know it's difficult to make twin sisters. Right now with my Zoeva 230 Luxe Pencil, we are going to dip into the black color again, and that's Lights Out, and that's for the upper part. Now with a clean Morphe M562 brush, we are going to dip into the lightest color again, and that is Pillow Talk, and we are going to blend this sides to hopefully make it better. I am going to enhance the colors a little bit, but I'm gonna do that off camera because otherwise it's gonna take too long. And yeah, basically I'm just gonna go overneath the colors again. I cleaned up a little bit already. It's not perfect yet, but we're gonna adjust it a bit after our foundation, I think. So I am going to use the primer from Urban Decay, the Urban Defense, and this is with SPF 30 in it, so right now for the foundation, I'm gonna use the Born This Way foundation again, and I am going to use it in the shade Vanilla and Warm Sand. So I'm gonna mix these two together. Let's take a look at the shade, and I think if it's blended out, it would be okay, or maybe a bit too light, but we'll see. I am going to use the Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush, one of my faves, to apply foundation. And I like the shade. Then for the concealer, I'm gonna use the Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer again, and I am gonna mix Swan with Vanilla, and I am going to use my Urban Decay Domed Concealer for that. And we're gonna go overknead it with my beauty sponge by KENZOVL just to blend it nicely into each other. And we're right away gonna take our La Mercier powder, and we're gonna powder this off. I'm not really happy with my base that I just did, but you know, sometimes it's going good, sometimes it's going bad, you know. And we're gonna bake right away with the same powder, obviously. Let's take the baking off. Then I'm going to take my Kevyn Aucoin Desert Nights bronzer again to bronze everything. And I'm going to use my Morphe E48 for that. For the blush, we're gonna use the Real Techniques 100 brush, and we're gonna dip into the Liberty blush by NARS. So for the highlight, we're gonna use the Opal by Becca highlighter. And for the cheekbones, we're gonna use our Morphe R36, and we're gonna dip into the same highlighter. And for our inner corner highlight, I'm gonna dip into the Alchemist palette by Kat Von D, and we're gonna dip into this green emerald color. Okay, so right now we're gonna use a black pencil in my waterline, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Zero Eye pencil for that. And with the 226 smudger from Zoeva, we're gonna dip into that black color again, which is Lights Out. And we're just gonna press it underneath the eye. And we're gonna take our Morphe M562 brush, we're gonna dip into that black color again, and we're gonna try to blend it out a little bit. And I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Aqua eye pencil, and I'm gonna take it in the shades M10 just for the sides a bit. Right now I'm already gonna use some setting spray, and I'm gonna use the Hangover 3-in-1 by Too Faced. And for the lashes, I'm gonna use the KENZOVL lashes in the Lash Jasmine. On top of this, I'm gonna use my Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced, and first we're gonna do the bottom side and then the upper side so it can still dry a bit. Okay, and then all we still need to do is the lips. So for the lips, we're gonna keep it neutral because these eyes are too much, and I am going to use the Morphe Sweet Tea lip pencil from Morphe. And then I'm gonna use my Too Faced Sunday Fun Day in the middle. And then I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow on top of it. I haven't tried it out yet, but it smells amazing. This gloss is literally the bomb. Why does it always turn out so brown? Don't know, but this is the finished look, everyone. I hope you like it. I'm struggling so much. I just wanted to let you know with the camera quality. It's a new camera and I can't seem to find the good lighting and the good camera and everything, and it's such a struggle. Like, that's why sometimes I am not as hyped as normal on my videos, because it's really frustrating. Behind the scenes there's a lot happening with this camera. Like, it's so fucking annoying and it's so frustrating. Like, I filmed for so long that I don't even enjoy it anymore. Like, it's been 3 hours, more than 3 hours, just because of my camera that's being fucking shit. But this is the finished look. I hope you like it. If you don't want to miss any new video updates of me, then please subscribe and click the notification bell down below. That would be so sweet that you be part of my family. YouTube family, peace. And yeah, share, like, do whatever you can, because I work hard for this years already, and if you want to see more of this, I really need your support. So I see you in another one. Bye everyone.